So today we have Auntie Geraldine, one of the co-founders at ARC Children's Center here. And my name is Sandra Faustina, also the founder at Free Movement. And today we're going to do something very special for Auntie Jerry and also the children of ARC, because we have actually raised some funds for the children using our transformation mask over here. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, you know, from Singapore and all around the world who have been so supportive to ARC and to really support through the mask. So for those who don't know, these transformation masks actually Auntie Jerry, wrong way around.
Wrong way around? Oh!
Yeah.
Different.
Yes. So for those who don't know, okay, these transformation masks, like part of the proceeds actually goes over to the children of ARC, and it was actually Auntie Geraldine who started everything, okay? Ooh. The story was Auntie Jerry.
Tell me about it.
Yes, Auntie Jerry sent me a video and she was like, "Hey, this mask very funny, I want to make the children laugh, can you make it?" So I was like, okay, you know, let me try. And then it happened. Auntie Jerry,
yes.
Auntie Jerry got the first one. And I think, I don't know, is this your favorite design?
Absolutely, I love it because every time I look at it, I laugh. And I put it on, everybody laughs. So it's wonderful.
And the children have been laughing at Auntie Jerry's.
With and without the mask, they've been laughing.
So, before we reveal to Auntie Jerry and to ARC how much we have actually raised, okay, we just have a couple of questions for Auntie Geraldine, who is one of the co-founders of ARC together with Auntie Ronita, not forgetting Auntie Ronita. And we also just want to say that this year is also ARC's 10th anniversary. Yeah, so that's like super amazing, and today is also the National Day celebration, so there's so much to celebrate for. So Auntie Geraldine has so graciously, you know, wanted to share with us things about ARC, but also because we prepared the questions so we can ask Auntie Geraldine, because I think it would be nice that a lot of people know more about ARC and then to be able to support ARC as well. Okay, so I have the questions here.
Yes.
Okay, so Auntie Jerry, so would you like to tell us about ARC, what ARC does, and the purpose of ARC, and what's ARC's mission?
Sure. ARC is a day center for children with cancer or a life-threatening illness. It was formed at the request of a terminally ill boy who said that why isn't there a place for children like us to be together, spend time together. So we thought that's rather unusual. So we spoke to the doctors that been treating the children, and we asked, would such a place, you know, be needed? And they say absolutely, because the children are currently at that time, it was 10 years ago, spending their free time where they're supposed to be outside the hospital, but they were in the play area of the hospital, and he said it's not ideal for them. So we kind of wondered why don't they have a place? And say because of their low immunity from their cancer treatment, that they can't go out to many places, be with crowds, be with their family members, be with anyone because of the fear of infection. So we said, oh gosh, that's rather sad. And so we decided that we will do a day center strictly dedicated for them. And because of their condition, you know, we have to be very strict. The other co-founder, Ronita, is a nurse, so we work very closely with the doctors to see how we can protect the children while they are at ARC.
Wow, that's so nice. And I think especially during this COVID period, right, they are even more vulnerable.
Yes, because when COVID first came about, we were so scared. We were so scared for the children. We were just scared whether or not, you know, that the children can come, should come, you know, things like that. So when they had the lockdown, then everybody had no choice but to be at home. So we tried to engage them also with the Zoom classes, catch-up classes, just chit-chat, over Zoom. But Zoom and children just doesn't gel it for them because they kind of be watching you instead of responding to you like they're watching a TV. So it just wasn't so ideal. But then can't be helped. But the moment that they lifted up the restrictions, everybody wanted to come back. And we were scared. We were scared because we're not sure what kind of with how much they would be exposed to and things like that. But we decided to take them back one by one, and it was so happy to see all of them. And that's the time that you kind of realize that, gosh, we miss them also.
Yeah, they're so wow. They have so much energy in them.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay, next question we have is, how does arts environment support or help the children develop and grow?
Actually, children are simple. They just need a space, and they need each other, and they just enjoy. They will enjoy that space. They will enjoy whatever it is that is there for them, and that's the beauty of these children. But at the same time, parents were concerned about their education, whether, especially for those kids who have completed the treatment, their chemotherapy, and they just are in maintenance. So we had to prepare them for going to normal mainstream school. So that's why the whole center, we started bringing in the education program, preparing them for school, preparing them for activity. And it's not just preparing them mentally, teaching them the 1, 2, 3 and the ABCs, but also helping them to develop, to be stronger emotionally, to be stronger physically also, because of the long-term stay in the hospitals, then things like that. So it's not just an education center, it's not just a physical exercise center, it's everything that a normal child can or will get that we offer at ARC. But everything is conducted at ARC. There's music, there's dance, there is parties, there's arts and craft, more parties. Everything that you can think of that a child will have will be held at ARC.
And ARC has a slide.
I absolutely forgot about that. Yes, because we were so surprised when we had a little slide and all these kids were queuing up for this little slide. It was only a 3-step slide, those little tights kind of thing. And we had to queue them up because everybody wanted to go on the slide. So we decided when we had a bigger place that we would have slides. So we not only have one, we have 2 slides. So when we have the 2 slides, the kids, first of all, they got frightened because mine was quite high up. But when they got up there and they came down all in zigzag.
Oh, really?
Yes, because they're not used to a slide, or that they want so much to slide down. So they just have to try it once, twice, 3 times they're flying. And you would think that they will come down normally. No, some will have to come down by sliding face down, some will do this, and oh my goodness.
I've never seen that. Oh my gosh, so
yes,
cute.
you just have to leave it to them.
Oh, so cute. But honestly, the slide looks amazing. And if you haven't seen it, go and check out our social media or go check out the photos, because seriously, that slide, I also want to play.
Absolutely, I was the first to try it.
Oh, really?
Of course, we must. Everything we must try first.
Of course, yes. A slide too.
Yes.
So nice. And then, okay, next question would be, like you mentioned dance, there is music, there's art, there is science, there's drama, so many different things. But how do you think these programs ensure that the kids have a holistic experience without really over-exerting themselves? Because some of them, from what I understand, right, they would just come back from the hospital after chemotherapy and stuff like that. So, they're not the same level of energy sometimes. And sometimes they feel a bit down, moody, So how do you think these activities actually help to create that whole holistic experience for them?
The beauty of the art activities is everything is catered to the slow down the activity and try and help the child to enjoy that little bit more. Our activities are not long, at most it's half an hour, and then if they can stretch it longer, we will stretch it longer down the road. But everything is kept half an hour so that they will enjoy, and then we must build them up slowly. So everything is very well managed in that way so that the child benefits at the same time it doesn't stray.
I think one of the things that I really learned from Auntie Jerry or Auntie Juanita, previously when I was teaching dance at ARC, was that if the child tells the teacher that, okay, I don't feel good, or I feel moody, I want to cry, or I just need time to sit down, as a teacher you don't go like, oh, you're just skiving, or you just want to just not want to do the exercise just because you don't want to do that. But it's not like that at ARC at all, because I think what Auntie Jerry and Auntie Juanita teaches the children is that you have to voice out. If you don't feel good, or if you want to take a break, just voice it out, and no one would be there to judge you, or no one would be there to do anything else except to support the children. I think the first priority is always the children, which is so important, especially in an environment like ARC. So could you also share, Auntie Jerry, why it's important that the support be also provided to family and siblings, and how is this done for them?
When we always learn from the children. So the sibling, when in the early years when we started, this sibling came to us and said, why can't I come to ARC? And then we were so shocked. We said, you don't want to come? Why do you want to come? He said, because my koko will come home always so happy, and then he has so many stories to tell. So why can't I come? Must I get cancer to come? No. If you're going to come, just come. No need to get cancer to come. And that's where we first started. And then when we started the sibling support, the doctors were also very excited. They said, I think that's wonderful, because from the experience of the siblings, we found that they have to be sent off to a relative's house, grandma's house, auntie's house, if they are sick because of the child, of their sibling, the child having cancer treatment. And we found it very sad that they don't understand why is it that my koko and all that get mommy and daddy when they go to hospital. Then when I'm sick, I get sent to grandma or auntie's house. So we kind of realized that, gosh, there's so much work to be done also to support them in that way. And so we wanted to support the families also, knowing that when they are well together, they will be together. And also knowing that when the child comes out from the hospital, the sibling will be in the same house with them every time. And that's why the sibling support is so crucial for us in ARC.
Right, and that's regardless of age actually.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are twins, and then there are also different ages. I think some of them like 5-10 years gap even.
Yes.
Yeah, and ARC still supports the families and the siblings as well. And I think the parents are the ones that really appreciate ARC, and ARC has done many interviews with parents as well, so you can go and check all of that out as well. Yeah. Okay, last question for Auntie Geraldine, which is, how can the community support ARC, and in what ways, and how can they reach out to you if they want to support ARC?
We love people to come and help us and spend some time with the children. But because of COVID, we have to turn away many good-hearted people in a sense, because of the fear of bringing in the infection for such children, and also many concerns too. But don't give up. Don't give up, because we need your support. Support from people outside is crucial to these children's growth and development. We can do it through Zoom. We can do it through donations. Always very welcome for this kind of work, and we can do it in other ways, And the one thing that is very sad during this COVID period is the lack of contact, personal contact with the children, because the kids love visitors. The kids love interacting with anybody. It makes them feel normal. It makes them feel happy. It makes them feel part of a community. So that is important. So I would love to say in normal circumstances you're very welcome, but in COVID situation it's going to be difficult, but that doesn't mean we cannot do something else. So if you have any ideas on how we can make connection with the children, please do share it with us.
And where can they go to reach out to you?
Well, they can email us, myself, Geraldine at artchildren.org, and if you can contribute, we have a campaign that will be matched dollar for dollar under giving.sg, so I can put you the link. It's called More Art Years, and if you could help with the link or whatever, that would be very helpful. But if you want to volunteer, right now because of COVID, it's going to be quite difficult for people to be coming in like but we can definitely talk about Zoom sessions, we can talk about other kind of connection, virtually. Yeah, so I'll be happy to listen to whatever proposal you have in mind.
I think some of the common questions people will have would be, how do I donate cash to ARC, right?
Yes.
So like Auntie Geraldine says, okay, if you can go over to the link that we're going to add down below, because it will be matched dollar to dollar for ARC's 10th anniversary. But if not, if you want to pass them check or cash, okay, there is a address that you can go to pass over to Auntie Geraldine or Auntie Ronita. Yeah. But anyway, if you have any other questions, okay, you can go ahead to email Auntie Geraldine. So that's at geraldine@artchildren.org, and just throw in your suggestions. They'll be very open to ideas. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very open. Thank you very much.
So the big thing now is we have managed to raise a total of $1,200 for our transformation.
My goodness. Thank you very much. I think it's not just the effort, the sale effort, but the whole conceptualization, the whole operations of doing this project must have been tremendous. So thank you very much.
No, thank you, Auntie Geraldine, and thank you to each and every one of you who have supported ARC Children. It means a lot for the children and to Auntie Geraldine. So thank you so much, all of you at Free Movement Family all over the world, because it means the world. So thank you. And go ahead to check out the link below. Go check out ARC if you want to support them anyway. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below as well. And we'll definitely see you soon.